Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing a full face first impressions on purely drugstore makeup. I recently did a drugstore haul, so UK drugstore I would class as Boots and Superdrug. I suppose you could get drugstore makeup in other little shops. I would say in the UK Boots and Superdrug are like our main two drugstores, I would say, where you can purchase more than one brand of makeup. So yeah, I did a huge haul from Boots and Superdrug. I spent far too much money. So if you want to go watch that, I'll link it up in the eye for you. Gives this video a little bit of context on all of the stuff I bought today. And I thought I would just do this video because I didn't swatch anything in that video. I just showed you plain and simple what I'd bought, because I didn't want the video to be too long. So I thought today I would play around with this makeup, give you my first impressions. I would say I'd say maybe like 80 to 90% of it is brand new, and there's a few other little bits that aren't brand new but have definitely come out this year, so you still might not own them. Obviously I definitely didn't own them until now, so yeah, I really want to try out all these little bits and pieces. I actually have a full face here. I wasn't even planning on doing a full face, and then I realised I had a full face, so we're going to be doing a full face of First Impressions Drugstore Edition. So the only thing that I've done to my face before this video started was apply some moisturiser to it. I just applied some hyaluronic moisturiser to it, and that was about 10 minutes ago, so it's all properly synced into my face now. It's not going to affect the products too much, but I just wanted to give myself a nice smooth base because I'm a dry skin girl and I don't want to be all crunchy and crusty. Okay, so the only product that I will be cheating on today is primer. Now, I didn't really have a specific primer that I wanted. I just thought I would use this. This is the L'Oreal Glow Cherie oh no, that's in French. Okay, Natural Glow Enhancer. It just looks like this. So I'm hoping because I've hydrated my face, this should just go on, I don't know, just like a primer. It says 24-hour hydration infused with watermelon extract. I've got mine in the shade Light Glow. And it's just called a glow fluid, so you know, it's good for under the skin, on top of the skin. So I just thought I'd kind of use this as a primer. Sometimes I don't even use primer, but we're just gonna run with it. Oh, that's pretty dark. Okay. Oh, it smells so nice. It smells of sweeties. I like the smell of it. So obviously because I'm applying this as a primer, it's not like intended to be a primer, it's just like a glow enhancer, and I would probably mix this sort of thing with a foundation to just make it a bit more glowy, a little bit more luminous. I think Lily, well, my best friend Lily, I think she said that this was the product that she applied all over her face when she didn't want coverage, like she'd just apply this and some concealer on an everyday because it had a slight hint, which it does, like it has a bit of a tint to it. And it does make the skin look really healthy and hydrated. I'm definitely seeing that glow, like you can definitely see that coming through on my face. So I feel like if I were just to conceal now, I feel like my skin looks really nice. And obviously it's not got any shade to it, so obviously my neck matches my face and everything. It smells lovely. That feels like a really nice product. Hopefully this will continue to hydrate my skin like it says, and everything will layer up really nicely on it. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you, I have a boatload of foundations and they're all brand new. I bought 4 foundations. One of them, okay, wasn't in the drugstore, so I might put this to the side and not use this one today, so that's not what I hauled from the drugstore. It's the Revlon Candid Glow foundation. I actually bought this on Amazon because they don't sell it in UK stores at the moment. They probably will at some point, but we always get it a bit later than the US. The other 3 foundations that I bought were the L'Oreal Skin Paradise Tinted Water Cream, which looks like this. Really pretty. I'm really intrigued to try this out. Also got the Nyx Born To Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation. Just looks like this. And then I also got the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid Foundation. It's a hydrating foundation. All of these sound, can you focus please? All of these sound so up my street. So I might just swatch them all. Why not? We're not going to be doing another video of all this, so let's just swatch them all. And let's have a look which one I like the best. I've just squirted a little bit on the back of my hand of all of them. I think, to be honest, all of them will be pretty good matches. This one is the NYX Born To Glow. That actually looks like a perfect match. And then we've got the Maybelline one, which is a little bit pinky, but to be honest with you, I can make that work as well. I do find that Maybelline, it does go dark, but I always find like it's the right colour. I should probably, like the right tone, sorry. I should probably go a bit lighter, but to be honest with you, it's kind of, I can drag that down the neck. And then we have the L'Oreal one, which is that water tint one, which is this one here. Oh, they all look really beautiful, don't they? I feel like I really want to try the NYX Born To Glow. We're gonna commit. We're gonna commit. I'm gonna try and scoop off as much as I can off the back of my hand as to not waste it. I'm not like a massive fan of the packaging, if I'm gonna be really honest. Like, I don't mind a squeezy tube at all, but I find because it's flat, it's a little bit messy, whereas like this one had a point to it. Let me just show you. This one has a point to it, as you can see, so you can be a little bit more precise about where you're placing it and where it's squirting around. But with the flat top one, I just find that it blobs a bit. It doesn't have much of a controlled exit, which, I mean, I'm just being picky, okay? I'm being picky. And I've got mine in the shade Vanilla. Oh, this is really pretty. Okay, sorry, hang on. This is pretty. Okay, so I'm really liking this so far. It looks really hydrating, and it's very, very dewy. I mean, I know it says Born To Glow, but it is living up to that expectation. I'd say it's like a hint too yellow for my neck. The problem is with my body is that I have a very cool toned chest and neck area where I run quite pink, but it's the only place in my entire body where I run pink is my chest and my neck. So in my face I run very neutral. In my arms I run very olivey, very olivey in my arms when I get a tan, or like yellow undertone. In my face I'm quite neutral, and in my neck I'm quite pink and cool. So sometimes if I have too much of a yellowy foundation, you can really tell, and this is slightly yellowy, but it's fine, it's not offensive. I feel like on camera it looks more evident than it does in real life. Like in real life I'd say this is a hair of a perfect shade match. In the camera it looks a tiny bit yellowy, but whatevs. I've also got a few options for concealer as well. I've got the Revlon Candid Concealer in 010 Vanilla. I've also got the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer in Ivory 3. This might be a little bit too light for me, but I've got that as well. I got the NYX Born To Glow Radiant Concealer in Light Ivory, this one right here. And then I've got the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Light Beige, this one right here. So yeah, I've got 4 different concealers here. I think I don't want to play with the Collection one today. I've tried the Collection one. I know they've enhanced or they've changed the formula, but I'm not interested in that one today. I've applied the NYX foundation already, so maybe I don't apply the concealer, though I've heard so many good things about this. No, I'm going to try the e.l.f. I feel like I'm feeling a bit of e.l.f. Let's try this e.l.f. Light Beige Concealer. I'm going to apply this under the eyes. With my concealers I like to go for a little bit more of a yellowy undertone because I feel like it takes away any darkness from under my eyes. I just prefer a bit more of a yellowy undertone, and I like it to be 1 shade lighter than what I'd do my foundation. I would actually say this is 1 shade darker, but it's fine. We can make it work. It's cool. Well, it's definitely full coverage. It is, I would say, 1 shade darker than the foundation I've got on my face right now. That's not too much of a problem because once we get our bronze, blush and everything else on, it shouldn't detract too much because it's not so different that it looks too obvious. It's just a little bit darker. But to be honest, with some other foundations that I've got, you won't notice a difference. But I like the formula, like the texture so far. It feels like it's hydrating without being too dewy. Yeah, it's nice. I think I like that so far. I've only got 1 powder, and that's the Revlon Candid Photo Ready Photo Ready powder. It just looks like this. It's a loose powder in the shade 001. This was only like the translucent one. There was a medium one and a deeper one. Those 2 would definitely be too deep for me. So I had to pick up the translucent, I'm going to call it. It looks translucent to me. And it looks really cool. I'm going to put a blush on first though, because the only blush I have is a cream one, and I don't want to interfere quite yet. I've got the Flower Beauty Blush Bomb in the shade Pinched. I've heard so many good things about this. I'm not a fan of the packaging too much. Or am I? No, I don't know. No, I don't think I'm a fan of packaging too much. It's a little bit too much for me, but I like the actual packaging of the blush itself. But yeah, here we go. So Blush Bomb, colour drops for the cheeks in the shade Pinched. I'm quite excited because I've heard quite a lot of good things about this blush. I really like the packaging as well. So as you squeeze, like shoots up. Oh, I really like that. That's so aesthetic. And I would describe this colour as like an apricot-y peach. And I'm just going to take my sponge and let's go for it. Oh, it's really glossy looking. Oh, that's so pretty. I don't think you can even tell on camera. This is really, really sheer, and I feel like this is going to be really nice when it's built up, but I think you can definitely see the shininess that it's giving my cheeks. That is pretty. I'm going to apply some more. Yeah, you can see it more as I'm building up. Look how shiny and glossy my cheeks look. Oh my god, that's beautiful. This is such a natural flush. Ooh. I might just take it into my temples as well because it is so natural and sort of glowy. I feel like I can really bring this up. Oh my goodness, look at this. I look wet. This is amazing. I'm not going to build up. Maybe if I do this you can kind of see, because my mirror's taking away the light contrast, but you can kind of see on my cheeks this really subtle glow. I might have to buy a few more shades in this. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to apply some of this photo ready powder. I've just tipped out a little bit in the cap. I'm just going to make sure I press out the concealer on my under eyes. I hope this powder doesn't oxidize my like foundation and things like that, because I have tried out loose powders that have, you know, as soon as you put them on a liquid product they just literally oxidize the hell out of your face, and I really hope that doesn't happen. But it doesn't look like it is so far. It's looking quite blurring. If I didn't have like this dewy product on my cheeks I'd probably set it. Actually, in fact, I have got a powder bronzer. I'm going to take a big loose brush and just gently pat it around my jawlines, like my jowl area. For bronzer I have the Revlon Skin Light Prismatic Bronzer in the shade 115 Sun Kissed Beam. This one right here. Please focus, camera, you have one job. There we go. So this is this colour here. I am apprehensive. I do think this might be a bit too orangey and a bit too dark for me at the moment. Okay, I actually finally got into the blooming thing. This texture looks absolutely delicious. Like, look how buttery this looks. Does that not just look scrumptious to you? I'm going to swatch it and I'm really hoping. Ooh, it feels nice. I might get away with this by the skin of my teeth. If I apply this gingerly, I'm going to apply it with my Benefit Hoola bronzer brush. It feels creamy. It's like a baked formula. I'm really hoping. Wait, maybe we should start in the temples, so I can disguise that with hair. Nice and buildable. Yes, okay. Let's go in. This is nice. I feel like this is buildable in terms of like it is quite sheer, like I am going in. And it's not giving me full pigment, but then equally it's not looking dusty or powdery on the skin, so I think I'd rather it look nicer and have to put more effort in if it looks nice. I'd rather, do you know what I mean? I'd rather do that instead of applying it once, having loads of pigment, it going on first time and it looking patchy and disgusting. I'd rather have to put the effort in a little bit more by going backwards and forwards, but it look really nice on the skin. It feels nice. It feels a little bit like the Physician Formula Butter Bronzer, like that sort of baked, creamy, but not cream texture. I like it. For highlight, we have 3. I bought 3 highlighters because, you know, I really need another highlighter. I really need another highlighter for this much of my face. I just needed it, obviously. So I bought the L'Oreal Conic Glow highlighting powder. It just looks like this. It's got like a cute little coconut engraved into it. I've already swatched it and I wasn't impressed first, like straight off the bat. Because when you apply it, it just looks a little bit powdery. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a white that shifts pink. And I don't mind like a shifting highlighter at all, but I just think it looks really chalky. In the days where there was no COVID, where we could actually swatch things, I wouldn't have bought that, but I did. I've then got the Revlon Skin Lights Prismatic Highlighter in the shade 201 Daybreak Glimmer. It looks like this. Does this not just look like what Urban Decay should have done for Game of Thrones? Like this texture on those weird egg highlighter things. This is what they should have done. Like, this is all we needed. We didn't need the weird eggs. How beautiful is that? It looks like scales. I kind of love it. I'm really excited to touch this. Ooh, that looks so nice. Can you see this on camera? Please tell me you can see how, that's not even justifying on camera how nice it looks in person. It's a golden highlight. Oh my god, that looks so silky in the skin. It's not like metallic by any means, it's just glossy looking. Can you see? Oh yes. And then we have the NYX High Glass Illuminating Powder. So I'm expecting this to feel like the Colourpop highlighters where they're kind of like putty-ish. This is in the shade Moon Glow. Oh, please feel good. Oh, it kind of does. It feels like a putty. Ooh, that feels nice. Whoa. Okay. Ooh, please swatch nicely. Oh my god. Yes. 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 Yes, 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 yes. The camera just seriously isn't pulling off how beautiful these highlighters look. I feel like something in my settings is not right. Look at these. They kind of look very similar. This one is more champagne, sort of flips quite a stark yellow, whereas this one is just like gold. Like this one's just gold. This one is, it kind of has quite a dimension to it. Does it say anything about dimension? No, but it's really pretty. I'm going to go into the Revlon Skin Lights Prismatic Highlighter, this one here, and I apply this to my cheekbones with my new favourite highlighting brush from Jessup. Okay, moment of truth. Okay, we're friends. Maybe I can apply this one on this side and then the other highlighter on the other side, and we can compare because they're quite similar in tone. Let's try the NYX High Glass. Let's try it with a brush, and if it doesn't work with a brush I can always use my finger. It definitely flips more pink on the cheek than I realised. It's more subtle with a brush. Let me just try it with my finger and let's just like pat it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can see it much more with a finger. Oh look. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, these are both really pretty highlights. I think this one is probably marginally more my favourite than this one. Like this. I think this just looks glossier, and on the skin it just looks like, you can't see it because it's so busy beaming at you, but on the skin it looks more balmy, a bit more hydrating. This one does look like a powder highlighter on the skin, I'm not gonna lie to you there, but it still does look really, really pretty. I think I just preferred this one a little bit more than this one, but I'm happy that I've got both of them. For eyebrows, I bought the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. Okay, so this feels really nice. It's like a matte feel kind of plastic. It feels a little bit cheapy, a little bit light, but I think this was only like £3, so what can I expect? So we've got a, if my camera focus, a spoolie on one end that's kind of got like this tapered tip to it, which I do like. And then we've got a windy up. Oh, and it winds down as well. How exciting. And this is in the shade Taupe. Let's just try this out. I'm going to do this in like sped up time because I do fanning around with my brows quite a lot. So let me scoot in a bit closer and let's do these puppies. So that took me, what, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 minutes. It is a nice brow product. I feel like I could have got a shade darker, but then the tone might have not been correct. I feel like the tone really matches my hair. Like, I feel like the tone is pretty good. And I'd definitely say this is like a taupey shade. And I actually really like it. I think because it's kind of got like this waxy consistency, not to the point where nothing's coming out, but it wasn't what I was expecting. I think this is really nice, and I think that I would definitely use this if it came into my life again. Is it going to be like a new favourite? Probably not, if I'm going to be really honest with you. But for a drugstore brow pencil for £3, I actually would really highly rate this. And if you're in a pinch and you want a brow product that just kind of does what I've done to my brows now, it's not necessarily given them real definition, but it's just kind of filled them in to the point where they just look quite enhanced, and I'd say quite nice. Like, it is nice. I wouldn't say no to this brow pencil again, and I'd say this is a nice one to have in my collection. For eyes, I have, oh no, I didn't use this. Oh god damn. Damn, I was going to use this Real Techniques new brush I had. Poop. I was going to say for eye stuff, I have loads of, literally like loads of stuff for the eyes. I have 4 of these e.l.f. bite-sized palettes, which I'll be using one of these today for whatever vibe I go for. So these are going to be like my shadows. And then I have all of these Barry M High Vis collection situations going on. I really want to use, God, there's this one hair that keeps coming back. Please go away. I want to use at least one of these. And if I can, maybe one of these. I'm not too sure how that's going to go. But I want to have some high vis going on. And then, and then we have the Barry M eye foils by Anna Lingis. We have Heat and Copper, which, can you please focus, please? Which I might pop in the inner corner, like this one in the inner corner. I think might look stunning. So let me figure out like a colour combination, bear with. I think the option I'm going to go for, which uses like the most products, is the acai. Acai? Yeah, I think it's acai. I don't know what that means, like, I see you? I say it? I don't know, whatever. Acai, I'd call it. Which is this bluey, blurply purple palette. And then I can use then these. I'm going to use this on both my eyes, create like a symmetrical look. And then I feel like I want to do an ombre winged liner, but 2 different colours. So like one's blue, one's purple. I think that could look kind of cool. It might look totally rubbish at the same time, but it might look quite cool. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. I've decided. And then I can also shove some of this Anna Lingis Heat foil in the inner corner for like a little pop of something. I don't think any of the shades actually have any names, but I'm just going to swatch them anyway. Whoa, that's really pigmented. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, that's really pigmented. Okay, this is really cool. I've heard so many good things about these e.l.f. palettes that I just had to pick them up. Interesting. So I feel like that really goes from like a pastel, like lavender purple with a hint of like periwinkle blue to this lavendery colour, and then this bluey, like real blue, in fact. Very blue indeed. I'm going to go into the deep shade and apply this all over the lid, and then I'm going to blend it out with the paler shade, and hopefully, oh wow, they are pigmented. Holy smokes. Also just point out before we even go on to the other eye that I've just put practically like a purple toned navy, I wouldn't call it navy, it's like a blurply navy, on my eye with a loose packing brush, and I have no fallout. I'm going to go into this paler shade, this one right here, and hopefully they blend well into each other. This one's a little bit more powdery, I've noticed, but let's just see if these blend nicely together. Hopefully they do. I'm also going to drag this shade under the eyes as well. My goodness, these are blending in together really well. Really well. I want to take one of these 2 metallics and put one of them on top of like the lid. I don't know which one I want to go for. Like this one maybe, I think. I'm just going to tap this on the lid. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. Just to give a bit of sheen. This is so pretty. I love these shadows. My goodness. So eyes are done. I feel like these are really beautiful. These went on so pigmented. These are £3. Like for 4 little shadows at 75p. Not even that for the eyeshadows. I think these are really cute. I think these are really cute. I'm really excited to try these Barry M eyeliners now to like va-va-voom the look up. I think I'm going to do a blue eye and purple eye, like I said, to just do something a bit odd. Why not? Ooh, look at those shades. Oh, these are going to look so pretty. I'm hoping they're different tones. I'm really hoping. If not, oh my god, yeah, look. Oh, are they okay, I'm going to wait for that to dry down. If I've bought 2 shades at the same thing, I'm going to be a little bit pissed, I'm not going to lie. I hope they're slightly different. Okay, so it's been like literally 60 seconds, but I didn't want to sit here and like all day. I think these 2, wait, where am I going? These 2 are kind of muted and these 2 are kind of like bright and vibrant, which is interesting. It's like the other way around. So I'm going to apply this one and this one on the inner corners, the inner corners, and then these 2 on the outer corners to create the wing. Yeah. mascara, I bought the Maybelline, the Falsies Lash Lift Mascara, the one that looks like this. Camera, please focus. With like the purple lid situation. I'm really excited to try this out. This mascara is nice. It's like gripping onto every lash. Okay, so that is the mascara with, I'd say like 1.5 coats on. Like I did one coat and then kind of went back without dipping in to kind of just play around with them a little bit. But this mascara is nice. Like I feel like it's really, really black and it just really offers that kind of spidery, quite volumizing but lengthening look. This is really, really nice. And I feel like I can see the liner through the lashes as well. So yeah, it's definitely curled my lashes quite well. I have very straight, pointy down lashes. And this has done a good job. Like you can see here, it's like really lifted them up. I'm quite impressed with that. That's really nice. Cool. And then finally, last but not least, we have the Revlon Ultra HD Vinyl Lip Polish. We've got this pigmented gloss right here. This is the only lip product that I actually picked up. Camera, come on girl. So I really like Revlon's formula for a lot of their lip products. I don't think this colour necessarily goes with this look too much, but let's zoom out and review the situation. So this is the look. This is the final look. I think the lip is a little bit too dark and a bit too pink for this look. I look a little bit Coco-y the Clown. I can definitely see myself applying this in the future. I just hope that they bring out a couple more shades because there weren't enough nudes for my liking. They're a little bit weird, so I like this. I like this shade. It's pretty. And that is it. That is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. I really, really enjoy trying out new stuff at the drugstore. I love trying out affordable makeup. I love trying out innovative makeup. I just love trying out new stuff, okay? I love it. So hopefully you've enjoyed this too. Do tell me down below, do you own any of these products or have you been thinking about purchasing some other stuff yourself that I've tried out today? Is there something that I really, really need in the drugstore that I've completely missed? I think I said this in my previous video as well. If I've missed something in the drugstore that is like part of your everyday life, you're like, you're essential, tell me because I might not own it and I might not even realise it exists. So tell me down below if there's an essential drugstore item that I really need to purchase. But yeah, I'm really happy with today's video. I think everything went really well. I've had no severe misses, which is a bloody miracle, I think. And I'm really happy because I've got loads of makeup that I'm really happy with and I think it's just a great addition to my makeup collection. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate you. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's video too. If you have, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I've left my swatches on. Great, love that for me. But yeah, thumbs this video up if you have enjoyed because I really appreciate it. It lets me know that you enjoy these sorts of videos. Subscribe if you haven't already, it's free, and ring the bell because then you'll be notified of all the videos I upload. I upload every single week and you wouldn't want to miss out on more content from me. No, you would not. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you stay safe and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.